Here we go with a little bit of Fat Guy Radio Show.
This episode is brought to you by Playapod, the best cross-platform podcast app for iOS and Android. Just visit playapod.com and download it for free.
Hey Siri, remind me to listen to Fat Guy Radio Show on Thursdays at 7 p.m. on FatGuyRadioShow.com.
Today's show is brought to you in part by the number one way we power this show, Amazon. For all your Amazon shopping, do it through the Amazon banner on FatGuyRadioShow.com.
It's Fat Guy Radio Show.
Why do you do that to me?
Hey, I'm just trying to help with the show. You know
Okay,
what
is it doing now?
It's not
Okay,
backing up.
tap it one time.
One tap.
Is it blinking?
Nope.
It's not doing anything.
Not doing shit.
It didn't blink.
At least that's a record.
You got done.
We live, baby.
Within 5 seconds of the show.
What up, YouTube?
Within 5 seconds of the show.
Subscribe to your boys. You can't say Jesus Christ on YouTube, man.
Can you please hit that piece of equipment again?
Okay.
Hit it good this time.
Because this will be blinking if it's backing up.
Okay, push that all the way in. Push the drive all the way in.
Come on, you gotta push it in, don't you?
The white drive!
Oh, okay.
Now hit the button.
Well, there you go. See, it works now.
Nah.
Okay.
Still blue.
Welcome to, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
Started out good.
My God. YouTube?
In his defense, he was trying to...
Everything is breaking. In his defense, what?
He was trying to
Is his
do
defense
it right.
that we've been sitting here for a mother effing hour. We've been sitting here for an hour. Now everything is slow and messed up and acting weird. This is going to be a great show.
The thing is... I don't know how to backpedal you out of this one.
What the thing is.
I don't even know. I was trying to help him out.
We got equipment failing, and we're trying something new. We're throwing out. This might be an audio-only show. Hello, everybody on YouTube. This is not what I entired. Lady K off the YouTube says, hello, fellas. Hello, Lady K.
Hi, Lady K.
Do not see that we are moving and doing it on live, but I'm going to see I'm behind on it. Okay, this is great. This is wonderful, isn't it?
What was that sound?
That was me.
Jeez.
You know, everything is a process.
Yep.
In Philadelphia, you have to trust the process. They know that. They've been trusting for years.
Yep.
Now, what they have been doing is coming to fruition.
Yep.
Now,
Look down and position yourself in your shot. Look down at your monitor and position yourself in your shot properly. $4,000 worth of investment.
You know what I'm saying?
And he doesn't. No one cares. We're on the biggest platform on the freaking internet, and we can't even look good.
Can't even look good. Well,
I'm worth $4,000?
I look damn good. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
You can't even look good.
You can't even look good.
I look good.
But for $49.99, I can teach you how to look good. I can give you step by step on how to look good.
And the DJ came into the studio, and I guess he just drop kicked the whole camera rig in the middle. Don't worry about. Hey, everybody. Hey, we're Fat Guy Radio Show.
He
We're
froze
professional. I'll fix it.
He froze my camera. That's why I was frozen.
Froze your camera, just drop kicked it.
I'm sorry.
Look,
I apologize.
the cameras is not Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah,
I almost said something.
You can't drop kick it like Arnold Schwarzenegger when he was standing in that airport or whatever he was.
Are these cameras filtered by any chance?
They used to be.
So they're not right now.
And how did I just fix your camera and then it messed up again?
You see
I don't
what I'm
care.
saying?
You know what? I don't care anymore. I don't care
So
anymore.
they're
Who
not
cares?
filtered.
Why try to put forth our best effort?
They're not filtered.
What do you mean filtered?
Like, you know how girls on Instagram and stuff, they take a picture of themselves, they put that filter on it.
No,
and
there's no filter on our
So
cameras.
I actually look this damn good.
No, you don't. Your eyes is filtered. Ladies and gentlemen,
God
welcome to
dang it.
Fat Guy Radio Show.
Your
We gonna
nuts is
start the
filtered.
show eventually, and DA just completely messed up my mood. You can't do that to me.
You can't
Look,
do that to him.
Look, it's either
Only
you
God
gonna
can.
complain after the show that it's not recorded.
It's
or
not recorded.
Because it's not. You know, I was just letting you know, like, yo,
He was.
I asked you one click.
With
I one
everything
clicked.
that was going on,
got
you
you
didn't
now.
think,
I
you
got
didn't
it.
even, nothing in your mind thought to even check that before the show.
Well, he
started.
did. It was working before the show.
It was
I saw
working
it was
before the
blinking.
show. It was blinking.
Yeah, it was. And then as soon as you started, it stopped. That's why he looked at me and gave me the thing and pointed at it. And he told you,
Corey, there's
He was
something
trying to
in
signal
life called bad juju. Okay?
or bad vibes.
You
or
Bad
know what?
vibes.
You
bad
are my bad
wires.
juju.
Aw.
No, that's not an odd
That
moment.
means I have so much influence in your life that I can alter your chemistry of your vibes.
No, you have so much info. You have so. I can't even speak.
YouTube.
This is not how I wanted to start the show off today.
You see what I'm saying? It never goes
I think
that way.
everybody is just nervous because we are on the world's biggest platform. They then came through and raped our studio of all of our personal effects. And I mean, maybe that's just what's going on. And DT is sitting over there scared as hell right now because he knows that the Papa Bear is on a rampage. Why get involved in it?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a smart thing to do. You didn't think about that after the show 2 weeks ago. Yes, DA.
You can't say raped on YouTube.
I can't.
Yeah, you get me too.
What?
They sent letters to Lil D at FatGuyRadioShow.com.
That's
I
not
was
it.
right.
Did you just say send a letter to me to get raped? You can't do that on YouTube. Maybe on Facebook.
I don't even got an email from over here. You know what I'm saying?
That's not even a real email,
it's
you
not.
boob.
It'll just go up in the air to the cloud or whatever you people call it nowadays.
AK-47 checking in off of the YouTube as well. Hello?
Hi,
To
AK-47. How do we look?
You got any bullets?
Why would...
You can't say bullets on
You
YouTube.
can't say bullets. Dang, you can't say.
Everything is falling apart. I don't
Can
know
I
what...
say
Shell?
coffee cake?
I don't know what's happening right now.
Coffee cake is cool.
Okay.
Lady
What
K,
about blanks?
comment in the live feed there, if you will, because I want to see how long it takes to... Oh, there we go. Now I hear myself playing back. That's not how it's supposed to happen. Okay,
Nope.
there we go. All right. Okay. All right. Well, now we'll start the show.
All right. Like, legitimately start the show?
Like, bums blowing up.
This thing don't work.
DT, you supposed to.
This is great.
Fat Guy Radio Show.
Falling apart, man. All I do is go to rehab. I rehab. Sometimes you just let something break. I'm so tired of rehab, I just let stuff break. I just have a bad hand. I don't care. You don't need all your body parts. As long as you got one strong one, you can drag the other one. It becomes your walk. That's your old man walk. I don't run anywhere. I ain't never gonna run again in my life. I got a better chance of car hitting me than me trying to run. I try to run, my body like, give him a heart attack. He trying to run. I got that little fake run. I get one step off. I got one move. That's why I gotta wait till the car almost gets to me. I gotta time it just right. Stuff start pulling. I pull a hamstring, I pull the groin. There's a muscle in the butt called the piriformis muscle. You won't learn about it till you get old. When you get old, it's only the size of a walnut. It's the size of a walnut. And you get sciatic. It goes from the neck down to the back of your knee. You'll be standing somewhere. See, young people like this, what is that? Keep on living. Keep on living, you'll find out. And it won't go out when you're doing something strenuous. You'll be washing your face. I'm trying to push that button. The button don't push. Getting old is a trip.
It must be true, 'cause I heard it on the radio. It must be true, it must be true.
It's Fat Guy Radio Show featuring Cory Blaze. And now, the man, the myth, the legend, Cory Blaze.
That intro sounded really low. All right, everybody, welcome to Fat Guy Radio Show, live from Arizona and broadcasting to 79 countries. But by the way, our live stream is working. Probably that's one country. With over 750,000 downloads worldwide and dropping every day. Heard by the best fat addicts.
Wow.
I'm going home. I'm going home.
Jesus Christ.
Heard by the best fanatics. This used to be Fat Guy Radio Show. I used to be your host, Cory Blaze, joined by Daniel D.T. Taylor.
Kill me now.
Doug the D.A. Andrew.
Holla.
And DJ Little D, my little brother, who just seems to be getting smaller and smaller in his shot. I give up. I effing give up.
His name is Little D, not Medium D.
Yeah, I know, right? I do look smaller, though. Oh, yeah. Buddy, yeah. Since it's messed up, I'm just
Buddy,
going,
yeah.
Buddy, yeah. I'm going, buddy, yeah. Is this messed up, so I can't even get
I
to
should have
you,
said
buddy,
Allah.
yeah.
Play some Allah.
For those of you that are just joining us and tripping over the show, I'm sorry.
Say how it goes.
Fat Guy Radio Show is the interactive show. Comment on our YouTube live feed or tweet us your comments to @FatGuyRadioShow. You're also welcome to get at us in our DM. Search Fat Guy Radio Show on Facebook, boo, Twitter, yay, and Instagram, boo. Today's show is brought to you by our friends at Home Depot, ladies and gentlemen. Was at Home Depot just earlier this week with one Little D, and we were grabbing some new equipment or some new wall stuff for the studio here, as we've made some cosmetic adjustments, and I can't tell you how easy it was. I went through Home Depot on FatGuyRadioShow.com/Home Depot, ordered everything that we need, ordered way too many things that I actually needed.
You got too many.
But it was really easy. Walked in there and everything was waiting for us right there at the front of the door. All we had to do was just bring the little cart up and wheel the little cart out, sign a little paper, boom, bam. It was so easy. And I got it all done through FatGuyRadioShow.com/Home Depot. So when you are in the neighborhood or in the need for some Home Depot home improvement, and they've got way more than home improvement stuff on Home Depot.
Yeah, they do.
You know what I mean? Lil D right now was shopping for an entertainment center for his new massive-ass TV to go in his massive-ass house. Home Depot, my backyard furniture, my patio furniture is actually from Home Depot. So yes, Home Depot has a whole lot more than just build it up, but it's always more doing, more savings at the Home Depot, and start through FatGuyRadioShow.com/Home Depot. All right, everybody, welcome to the show. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good Lord, what a way to start off our new relationship with YouTube, and it's just indicative of what's been going on here in the studio lately. And for those of you that were wondering, that was Finally by CeCe Peniston, and CeCe Peniston is I grew up with CeCe Peniston. We attended the same church.
I did not know that.
She lives here.
Growing up, she is a resident of Arizona.
Matter of fact, she lives by Cory, actually.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
graduate from Trevor Brown, and it would be really lovely at some point to maybe have CeCe Peniston in studio.
You know what's funny?
nice.
My dad loves CeCe Peniston.
Oh, she's an amazing person.
I grew up on this Finally song.
She is, Finally is a song from the 90s, but CeCe has had staying power, and she is even more beautiful than ever. So maybe one day we'll be able to get her on the show. Unlike Emily Deschanel from Bones, who told us no.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But she responded, though. At least.
Yeah, they responded, and I have to say that that's a win, but we were trying to book Emily Deschanel on the show because of her new role on the upcoming season of Animal Kingdom.
Oh, okay.
So we're trying to talk. Now, they didn't say no per se. They kind of just said she's in the middle of filming.
That's not a no.
Well, to me, that's kind of like a no, because what I really want to say, I really want them to say is, well, she's in the middle of filming. What's your availability? That's the answer that I want.
No, she's in the middle of filming. You need to pursue her. Why would they say?
I pursued her. I gave the what do they call it? I gave the PR lady the tagline that all radio guys know. Well, please list us in your media contacts and let us know.
That says nothing.
That's the tagline, bro. That's the freaking line.
You need to let me do lines. Like right now, I have some in my pocket.
It'd probably be a better show if you did lines. We were worried about breaking equipment.
You can't say lines on YouTube.
Oh,
What did I break? I didn't break nothing. This thing doesn't work. There's a difference.
Did you come to work today?
Yes.
You broke my heart. Listen, everybody, we're on YouTube, and it's our first time, and we're working out the bugs. So please bear with us if we don't get to your comments or anything of that nature. But if you are streaming the show live, thank you so much for doing so. And we're excited to do this. You know, the boys are excited to be on YouTube.
Yeah. I'm very excited. I know that we said yeah together, and it sounded like we were rehearsed.
We
And, like,
really
Yeah.
did
It
it.
was like we weren't. But
Thank you for coming to rehearsal.
I'm very excited to be on YouTube.
I didn't say yeah.
It was just me and Tay.
Yeah.
D-Tay?
It was just you and
Well,
Tay.
the boys are excited
D.
to be on YouTube. I can't say I'm really excited
Why?
because look, I'm a fan of Google. I love Google. Google is great when we're building the show. But YouTube, to me, and I know this is going to be controversial because we are on this platform, and I know it's free, and I'm putting myself into that file of that group of people that complain about free stuff on the internet, and I know it's not really right. But YouTube, to me, feels like they are the timid Godzilla. Okay? Follow me here.
I'm trying.
They know they have the power to destroy the world if they wanted to, but they're scared to do it.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is because of all of that rigmarole about YouTube and copyright and being sued and pursued. YouTube is a conglomerate. Any type of record company coming out of the corner talking about you've got users on your platform putting up music that we own. YouTube could have just used their smallest finger and plucked and flicked that little radio company record label into infinity and gone on about their business. YouTube is huge, but no, they kowtow down to it. They come across scared of being afraid to rock anybody's boat, and the end user is the one that is feeling the effects of it.
Question.
That's the reason why I say YouTube is a timid Godzilla. They have the power to level the city, but they won't.
How many seconds do you get, like, before they flag you on the song you just played?
It gets shorter and shorter and shorter. And the way that you get by it in radio, for all of you junior broadcasters out there, is you talk over it.
Oh, okay.
You
That's
talk
right.
over it. Therefore, the little YouTube robots can't go in there and say, "Hey, you're playing Finally" by Cece Peniston, even though she's a close personal friend of mine.
Yeah.
All
You
right,
know-
Stephen A.
Thank you.
That did sound like he's a personal friend of mine.
You know what? And eventually you'll be able to monetize off of it, though.
Oh no,
Off
I
YouTube.
guarantee you we won't be able to monetize
You don't
because
think
we're
so?
gonna put up a Home Depot logo. We're gonna put up an Amazon logo. We're gonna put up a Target logo. That right there blows out any monetization. So for those of you
Really?
that think that we went over to YouTube, which I heard some of that feedback come back on social media, that people say, "Oh, Fat Guy Radio Show," then jumped over to YouTube so they can monetize their show. No, our monetization on YouTube is actually turned off because we have placement ads within our broadcast.
So we knocked your theory out the water,
So
mister.
your theory is just right out of the water. You can kiss our ass, Facebook lover.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lick on these.
And the other part of me is happy that we're on YouTube because we're out of the Facebook world. Because
There you go.
Facebook was killing me.
And you talk about YouTube being the
Softly.
conglomerate. Facebook is the conglomerate. They can crush all of us. They have the real DMs and information of what you're doing.
You think
Well,
that
Thanos-
Facebook is bigger than Google and YouTube?
Information wise.
Well, this is how I look at it. All right. So you said a timid Godzilla.
A timid Godzilla have the
It-
power
it's-
but won't use it and afraid to use it.
So I view YouTube more of like a Superman. You know, they're there for the greater good type of thing. You know, and then Facebook is Lex Luthor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fair
100%.
assessment.
Okay, say that one more time. I'm sorry, I was reading a tweet coming in from Lady K. Tell me one more time. I
So
apologize.
so instead of timid Godzilla, YouTube's more like Superman. They have the power to destroy the world and everything, but they choose not to. In fact, they give people a platform to actually monetize and like build themselves up.
Okay, and I
And
understand.
then
Okay, I'm sorry.
and then Facebook is Lex Luthor, where they're gonna nickel and dime you any chance they get.
That's very true. Well, I agree with you halfway when it comes to YouTube being Superman. However, Superman never did anything or never refused to do anything that actually affected the person he was trying to help. I think that YouTube's timosity, if that's even a word.
Oh, it is. It means like a noun, a person, place, or thing.
Thank you, Lil D. Back to sleep.
Yep.
When Superman has the power and he decides not to use it,
Yeah.
but by him deciding not to use it, it doesn't affect the people that he didn't want to use the power for. You see what I'm saying? YouTube has, because they are afraid of record labels and people utilizing music and posting it on their platforms, they hinder that person and that person's reach. Somebody that can sing their ass off.
Oh,
that puts up a song of a Whitney Houston song, and they sound exactly like Whitney Houston. If the YouTube robots deem that Whitney Houston, they will take all of that starving artist's monetization, rip it off, and put Whitney Houston's monetizations on top of it.
And that's been the drama with YouTube, is the demonetization of videos.
Yeah.
However, I don't feel that if you are a starving artist or an artist at all, that YouTube shouldn't be your only stream of revenue.
This off of the Twitter is Lady K. She says, "Look, I look at YouTube more like they might actually have some freaky ethics for. They might have some freaking ethics for a change. No need to flex their muscle."
You know what sucks about the YouTube is since I DJ, I used to be able to go live and just DJ, just spin, and they wouldn't cut it off. Now they cut it off. They flag me when I'm on there spinning live, just DJing, just in my house. They cut it off. They just literally cut me off when I have a live audience.
And that's a fear that I have of this show, that we're gonna end up playing a track and YouTube is gonna just say, "You're out."
But here's the thing about that. There's another DJ on my channel. When he goes live, nothing ever happens, and he puts, "I don't own the rights to this music." But when I put the same exact thing, they still kick me out. But I can go on there right now and show you guys. He can go an hour to 2 hours live DJing. They never kick him out. Soon as I do it, they kick me out. They say it's because Sony owns the rights, but I'm like, I'm not saying that I own it, and I don't own the rights to this music.
Is the other DJ black?
Yeah.
So
I don't
that's out of the water.
It's give or take. It's give or take, honestly. It's hit or miss sometimes when it comes to. But we're here because, number one, it's the largest platform on the planet.
Yes.
Yeah. True.
Other than you.
Other than me. And the Facebook just got very difficult to navigate, to pull the curtain back. It got very difficult. It was so hit and miss. We poured so, and look, I'm talking to those upcoming junior podcasters. Those people out there that are like, I want to start a podcast. I want to start I want to start a Facebook Live page. Look, and the first thing that you do is that they want to put a boost button next to every post that you put up on your Facebook page, which that button basically means open your wallet.
Yeah.
And pay for something that YouTube, and I've said this on the show before, YouTube now charges you, if you're a small business or an artist of some level, YouTube charges you to do, or I'm sorry, Facebook charges you to do something that Facebook initially did for free.
Yeah.
Which in a business sense is great. But for a sense of someone trying to make themselves known or use that as a platform or use that platform as a launch pad, that there is crippling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I understand, folks, that these platforms are free. But when they started, they were more focused on the consumer, on the end user, than they were about their pocketbooks. And I think that that's just proof of the change in climate of social media, is that they've got to line their pockets. And I understand that that's business, but the end user aspect of it, especially from us, the reason why we have our shows on Vimeo versus YouTube is because we pick up the cost for Vimeo so that our end users, our fatnatics, can have a commercial-free viewing experience. With us being on YouTube, I don't know if commercials are going to pop up in the middle of our live show. I don't know. I'm watching it as along with everybody
Let me
else.
ask you this. Is Michael Rufus, are they on Facebook?
The Michael Mirror Show is not on
not Facebook, but YouTube.
Michael Rufus.
But YouTube.
I knew exactly what he was talking about.
I did too.
I knew exactly who he was talking about. The Michael Mirror Show is on YouTube.
Okay.
Is on YouTube only. They are not on Facebook Live. I have not talked to Oscar Santana about that, but they are not on Facebook Live. So I don't know. It's I have a love-hate relationship when it comes to YouTube, because I haven't had any positive experiences with it personally. So I don't know. We'll see.
YouTube.
You are a YouTube lover, and you've always loved YouTube, and I hope to grow and love YouTube.
Yeah.
And Lady K just sent a picture of us, and she says it looks really, really good. on her end. So
now let me see one of you so I can see if it looks really good on your end.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break right here. We're going to be right back on Fat Guy Radio Show.
Maybe we can see things.
Fat Guy Radio Show, this is Cory. Mama Clump?
Well, hello.
How can I help you?
I'm surprised that you answering your phones for your own show. That's just fabulous, just absolutely fabulous. But I'm having some problems and I need some help.
What problems, Mama Clump?
I'm trying to set up Mama on Spotify to hear your show because y'all are on Spotify now. I went to FatGuyRadioShow.com, clicked the Spotify banner, and it worked. Then Mama got a hold of her phone and she done something and it didn't went away.
She broke my damn phone. I didn't do nothing. I was listening to the show just fine.
Mama, don't be so rude. I'm on the phone.
Don't be putting us all on me. You screwed up. Just look at Sherman. The man needs is more than slim fast. He needs slim mock speed.
Mama!
Family Feud aside, what I think you should...
Feud? Do you know Steve Harvey? I sure do love me some Steve Harvey. He ain't no Mike Douglas, but he do. Ask Cory if he knows Steve Harvey.
Mama, I didn't call this man for that.
Maybe if you tried...
Oh, there it is. Oh, I love y'all show on Spotify. It's just so fabulous, just so fabulous. Here, Mama, now don't mess it up.
Shut the hell up.
Mom, Fat Guy Radio Show's on Spotify, and it's just the right cost. Free. Oh, it's just so fabulous. Oh, God. Cory, I'm going to tell everybody to add you to their favorites, baby. But I got to go. I got some cornbread in the oven and the collard greens that need some fat back.
I ain't telling nobody about this damn show.
Thanks for calling.
They're wacky, they're zany, wacky and zany. It's another wacky and zany show.
This is Fat Guy Radio Show with Cory Blaze on FatGuyRadioShow.com.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Fat Guy Radio Show. Whoa. This portion of the show is brought to you by our friends at Amazon, folks. Yes, Amazon. I can't tell you how much I love Amazon. Amazon is encouraging everyone right now to take care of Dad. Father's Day. Good Lord. Didn't we just celebrate Mother's Day?
Oh, yeah.
And now it's Father's Day. And the Father's Day store is now open on Amazon. So shop through the Amazon banner for your Father's Day gifts. Everything you think Dad wants is on Amazon at FatGuyRadioShow.com. Just shop through the Amazon banner. Shop now, shop often, shop Amazon. It is the number1 way we power this here Shody Whoa. And we thank you so much for doing so. All right, well, welcome back to the show, everybody, everywhere, and everyone. We've got a fun-filled packed show. I know I admitted to it earlier, and we kind of got out of whack and out of sorts just a little bit. But this past last week, we weren't here, and there was a reason that we weren't here, because I was told at the last minute of a graduation.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, because it's graduation season, DA.
Season 2 graduate.
Here's the season 2 graduate. Congratulations to all the graduates of 2019. You are either going into debt or you are either going into depression. Pick a D.
Pick a D.
I was just waiting for you, little D.
I realized that after I said it.
My eyes perked up and said, huh?
They'll be old enough now, so I hope they come pick this.
If you graduated, you're going into debt. That means you're going where?
Death?
College.
Oh.
Yep.
If you're going to depression, that means you're going where?
Death?
Workforce.
To work.
Oh.
One or the other is happening.
Yeah, pick a D.
Telemarketer.
You didn't work your tail off for the last 4 years in high school, only to work your tail off for the next 60 years till you die.
You know, they don't tell you that crap in high school either.
That's why I should have been
commencement speech.
I should have been the commencement speaker for graduations all over this city.
I'll be honest with you. You can just get a trade for any of you high school or soon to be or just graduates. You can get a trade and make just as much as a high school or a college graduate can.
Yeah.
I'm living proof of that.
That's very true. So I got a text message last Tuesday.
Okay.
Last Tuesday. Got a text message. on the phone.
Okay.
Aiden's graduation is on Thursday. You coming? And of course, the first thing in my mind when I get this is, of course, what the hell do you mean he's graduating in 48 hours? I talk to this kid every day. Now, I love him. I love this little boy. But damn, he communicates as well as a disconnected telephone line sometimes. All of my 18-year-olds.
There's something wrong with my line. When I dial my baby's number, I get a click every time.
And the click is what I got when I was talking to him all week.
Hey,
and not one time did it come out of his face that his graduation is on Thursday. Not only is his graduation on Thursday, but it's on Thursday at 7 o'clock. I don't know about y'all, but there's something else a little significant that happens on Thursdays at 7 o'clock.
What? Is it
Taco Thursdays? It is not Taco Thursday. I'm going to give you $2 to never do that again. It's this show.
Yep, this show.
This show happens on Thursdays at 7, D. I know that's new to you.
Not new, just sometimes it doesn't, go exactly as planned.
Keep looking at that piece of equipment. Keep looking at that piece of equipment if you want to. We're going to be turning up in the parking lot at the end of this show. Other than DT hurting my feelings in the parking lot like he did 2 weeks ago, me and you going to be fighting in the parking lot.
Turning up does not mean fighting.
What does turn up mean?
Like, we're going to be partying. I was like, we're going to party in the parking lot? We turning up?
Yeah. You don't know what you did? Oh, we'll get to it after I talk about the greatness of my kid.
All right.
So we canceled last week's show, which I think is like maybe the second or third time in show history, DT, that we have actually canceled a show without, we've taken shows off.
Yeah.
We've taken vacations, but we've never canceled a show out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what we ended up doing last week. So I apologize to everybody that we ended up doing that, but it was for a good cause. It was for my little tiny human. He was graduating.
Yeah.
Now, Aiden is my middle child, and I don't think that it's important for us to get into the minutia of how he's my child, whether I created him or whether I stole him. The bottom line is that I love him unconditionally, and he loves me.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been a part of his life for as long as I know. Time has no sense in this relationship.
No.
So whether I created him or whether I didn't, he's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And until I draw my last breath, he will be mine.
Mm.
So with that being said, Aiden is my middle child. I have four. Speaking of four, Dominic's the oldest. Then we've got AJ. Then we've got Aiden. Then we've got my princess, Sydney. Aiden graduated last Thursday. AJ's graduating next Friday.
Mm-hmm.
It's graduation season. My bank account is feeling it.
What is Sydney graduate?
Sydney doesn't graduate till 2020.
Oh, so she's just.
So I know that I've been to Aiden's school quite often because he is on the basketball team.
Yeah.
And he's played on the high school team. He's played on a couple of clubs. And now he plays around with adult teams, adult clubs that, you pay $25 to get in, and they give you a little podunk jersey, and you go in and you dribble a ball in a stinky, YMCA somewhere.
So he can hoop then.
He can hoop like crazy.
Okay.
So
I'll still beat him.
that while Aiden went to school, he was popular.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how popular my little guy was.
That's why you didn't get the invite.
He's
He's like, I don't want his to be seen with hair. I'm gonna lose some cool points.
It's not that I didn't get the invite. It's just that he said something to me that he thought was the invite. He said, "Well, I'm done with high school."
That's what's supposed to
In
translate.
his 18-year-old mind, that translates to, "Hey, are you coming to graduation?"
Are you sure?
Yes.
That doesn't sound like an invite.
I will show you the text message that said that's exactly what he said. Well, when I told you that I'm done with high school and you didn't say you wanted to come to graduation, I figured you didn't want to come.
Oh, that's a disinvite, actually.
I kind of felt, but if it wasn't for his mother texting me on Tuesday of last week to tell me that the boy was graduating on Friday, I wouldn't never know.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want you to be there.
And you know what? And when and Aiden and I have a very open relationship. We communicate openly, and that's the one thing. If you have a middle child, you can do is communicate openly. The last thing you want to do, because Aiden is in the middle between his brother and his sister, and he's in the middle in the four of mine as well. So he is the official, unofficial middle child. You want to communicate openly with your middle child, folks. You put your middle child in the dark, their mind will draw their own conclusion, and it's always going to be the worst case scenario. I guarantee you.
Yep.
And that's coming from a middle child.
I second that.
Thank you. So
I'm the baby. I'm loved.
Of course. Get the hell out. I hate you. So so I knew he was popular in high school. I didn't realize how popular he was. So we go to the graduation. The graduation is on the football field. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
The graduation is on the football field of a very popular large school. It's a very large public school that he goes to, and
Frederick Douglass.
I was number one, of course. I was very overwhelmed. I was very underwhelmed with the AV company that was producing the ceremony.
Horrible.
You're a perfectionist, so I can see that.
I'm a perfectionist, but dude, there was just some simplistic misses that any amateur guy with a camera could have figured out. We're on this massive, sprawling high school football field. They got bleachers on each side of the football field, right?
Yeah.
No bleachers behind the end zones, the home or away end zone. There's no bleachers there. That's parking. Okay, so the bleachers are on the sidelines.
Okay,
right? Why were the screens facing the end zones?
So you guys are facing straight, but looking like, say you're facing south, but you're looking west.
Exactly. And the screens were out in the middle of the field. No, not connected to anything, not in the way of anything. They could have easily just put those at a 90-degree angle, and it would have made the experience a whole lot better. But no, they were facing the visitors' end zone.
Jesus Christ!
Wow.
And then the camera guys, 2 camera guys on tripods. I know exactly what happened. They brought them cameras out of the truck. They set them right there on the 50-yard line, and the camera guys walked up to the cameras and said, "Oh, I guess this is where the camera is supposed to stay." Forget the fact that there's a line of 500 students walking out onto the field. There's crowd shots. I mean, it's beautifully lit. It's a football field. You got the perfect lighting.
Did they even wear black, the camera guys, at least?
No! Well, yeah, they did wear black. And they had headsets on, and they had a wide shot the whole time. Okay, we got all these. So it's bad enough we are 100 feet away from the graduates, so everybody looks like a little ant. So then when we do turn and put a crook in our neck to look at the backwards as wrong facing screens, everybody still looks like an ant.
Wow.
I can kind of see where you're coming from.
And the audio, we like to thank the graduating class for being here for your future. Like the audio guy was over there just jackknifing on the level.
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
Same guy. So we're 100 feet away from the graduates. They got 2, and these screens weren't small. They got 2 10-foot screens.
That's really 9.5 foot.
Right. They were 10 feet diagonally.
Yeah, we discovered.
And they're facing the wrong way. Okay? They're absolutely facing the wrong way. Audio guys suck. The school should really get a refund. They really should get a refund. The fireworks display was great. They had
fireworks?
They had fireworks, and it was beautiful.
Oh, that's
okay?
fancy.
But they had so many missing opportunities. So
that was a compensate for what they did.
Clearly.
That was for.
So of course, the graduation thing, all the kids, the way that they had it set up, I was a little taken back by the fact that they had all the crowds in the stands, and the graduates were the only ones that were on the football field in chairs. But at the end of the ceremony, that worked out perfectly, because now you have a football field where they allowed all the crowd to converse on, and you could take pictures.
That's usually what happens.
And that's just massive, because what normally happens at a graduation is that you end up taking pictures in the parking lot.
Yep.
Not that when I graduated from North High School.
That was in
Mustangs.
1864.
Mustangs.
True. You know,
so
yeah, details for that too.
You know how a graduation works,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They have everybody. They call the names of the people, and they come up. They get their diploma. When I graduated, it was a fake diploma.
Really?
Yeah. And then they mailed you the real one.
See, when I graduated, it wasn't a fake diploma. What you got was your diploma holder, and then you picked up your diploma later.
Right.
Yeah. I got my diploma that night.
Well, Aiden got his diploma that night. They gave him his real diploma.
Good.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, okay, cool. So you know how they call the names. You know what I'm saying? So we were probably about, his total family members, we were probably about 10 deep in the stands. There had to be at least, I want to say 3,000 people there. It was a huge, huge school. And they had a lot of graduates, and I didn't bring the program up with me, but there had to be at least 200 graduates.
That's a lot.
Very, very high. So it was a long ceremony of them calling out Felipe and calling out Maria and calling out Maria Felipe and calling out Felipe Maria.
A lot of Hispanics.
So I know that we were getting close because we saw Aiden's roast stand up, and the crowd started getting, the family started getting happy, you know, that they're about to call Aiden's name. And I'm like, okay, everybody's going to be filming Aiden. I turned my camera on the crowd. And what I captured completely blew my mind. I didn't know how popular Aiden was. You will hear, I have video, we're going to play the audio. You will hear one kid's name called before Aiden and listen to the crowd. And then listen to it when they call Aiden's name. All right, so we're all in the crowd. Okay, let me back it up a little bit because you didn't hear the kid's name. So you heard that crowd, the cheer in the distance, right?
Yeah.
That was the previous. Okay, I'm going to try to back it up and play it again.
Alice Dominique Ramos.
Listen. A little Russell, right?
Fake, yeah.
A little Russell, a little fake. You know what I'm saying?
Aiden.
Here we go. That's the entire school.
Dang.
That's the entire bleacher is exploding right now.
That's a lot of love.
And then they start chanting his initials.
The guy, really?
That's the whole school.
He must have been a drug dealer.
Nah, he was laying some serious pipe.
Hey.
And then you hear me at the end. Wow, if DA wasn't talking over it. I would say 75% of the people there, including the students on the field, cheered when Aiden got his diploma.
That's love.
For real. Dang.
I did not know how popular that kid was.
You don't want to know the reason?
He didn't bang half cheerleaders on the team.
No, he's one of the star basketball players.
He is one of the star basketball players. And when at his basketball games, they cheered and they called him AP.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
He's like, Cory undersells it. This boy can ball.
Well, I asked. I said, so he can hoop. He was like, yeah.
Like this boy can ball. I talk all the time about me beating him.
Yeah, and then you said, I could beat him. I was like, so he's not that good then.
No, he's good. I mean, I could play him, but
you won't win.
The outcome is yet to be decided.
Your ass ain't winning.
He wants to play me, but Cory won't let him play me because his future is that bright.
Oh, okay.
And I might injure him.
But another reason why I'm not overplaying it is because as a middle child, I don't want him to be labeled as a basketball star.
Why?
Because I don't want him to feel like that's his worth, that's his value. He is way more smarter.
He can.
He is
way more
I
smart.
said it.
he is still water. He is still water because he run deep.
Why did he say stop?
He is part
way more smart.
Well, because I was gonna co-sign until this fool said he is way more smart. He is way more smarter than I. Cory's
He's got his education. No, I don't. I didn't downplay it. Him being a basketball person, but did you mute the channel? But I don't want to just I don't want to label him as a basketball player.
No, that makes sense.
He has much more to offer this world than just dribbling a ball.
Good
so
papa.
I don't call him my star basketball player. I don't want to put that expectation on him that if he doesn't pursue a professional career in basketball, that it's going to be a disappointment to the family.
But you don't want to undersell it either, though.
Exactly.
I didn't undersell it. I didn't sell it at all.
Well,
I'm going to love him and support him in whatever he decides to do in life, no matter what it is, whether it's basketball or whether he wants to be a drug dealer. Whatever it is, it's going to be the best at it.
That's the best right there.
No, and that's what you're supposed to do. You let them know, like, hey, I support you if this is what you want to do. But, like, if you want to change gears in the middle of this, I'm supporting you there.
But so many people look at him, and all they see is that little bouncing orange ball.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be part of that crowd.
No, some of them girls look at him as they see dollar signs.
Yep.
And they can see dollar signs as well, because trust me, he's very, at the pictures that we were taking afterwards, he is very good with the ladies.
Oh, man.
And for those of you that are watching us on live stream, I have a picture of me and Aiden at graduation.
God dang, he got that tall?
And that boy,
he looks different.
Is 6'4".
He's like the opposite of you.
He is the complete. He's a very good looking young man.
That's Aiden. He looks way different.
That is my baby boy.
Yeah,
That
for
is
one,
my baby
he
boy.
actually takes baths. That's why he's visibly white.
I didn't bathe that day, so I appear very dark complected, and I was sucking my gut in really bad. So
That's sucking in.
But can we go to break?
Dang,
I hate him so much.
But I love you though, Cory.
I hate that made me laugh, you a-hole.
But I love you. That's the thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he loves you.
So congratulations to my boy Aiden.
Congrats, Aiden.
Class of 2019. And he is going to take the world on by storm. And congratulations to everybody. And we will be back to do it all again for Sydney.
Next
and
year.
she'll be the last one.
Is he going to the Suns?
And then I got one more next Friday. AJ
Ooh,
graduation.
I can't wait to hear the stories from that
His
one.
school was, because his school is very eclectic. Let's just say I've already stuck it up on off. All right, ladies and gentlemen, because it's going to be an outside event. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this is who is this that we're listening to? What's her name?
Alanis Morissette.
No, it's not.
It's
from The Voice.
Malin Jarman.
Malin Jarman. Congratulations to Malin Jarman, the winner of The Voice. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. Plus, I have a TV recommendation after this break. Can we do a little TV recommendation?
Of course we can.
Or are we up on what's popping?
We can do a TV recommendation and then hit to Will Poppin'.
Okay, we'll smash it in here on the next break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Fat Guy Radio Show. We'll be right back after this.
My heart's not in the different.
It's our bonus show. What a wonderful way to get the free show each and every day. When you buy the bonus show, we can stay on the air. Less than coffee. No, it's not free. Buy the bonus show. See, when you support us by purchasing the bonus show at FatGuyRadioShow.com/afterburn, you help keep the weekly shows free, and the show can grow so you get more. Go buy the bonus show. So go buy the bonus show. FatGuyRadioShow.com/afterburn.
They're wacky, they're zany, wacky and zany. It's another wacky and zany show.
And now, back to Fat Guy Radio Show on the BDB Radio Network, featuring Cory Blaze.
Giving up.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Fat Guy Radio Show. This portion of the show is brought to you by Afterburn, and now it's time to put someone in the hot seat to read the Afterburn promo, make it up from scratch, and that person is DJ Lil D.
Yeah, buddy.
Tell them about Afterburn.
Well, you get a lot of nakedness. No, we get to, everything is uncensored. Everything is very uncensored. You get to hear really what we feel.
How much does it cost to get the audio, Lil D?
$3.
How many?
Tree.
Thank you, Bella. Abea.
All tree.
All tree, y'all.
All tree, y'all.
And how much does it cost to get the video, Lil D?
If you want that one, that's $8.
$8?
Dollar bills, y'all.
And how much to touch it if I touch my toes?
Hey, well, depends on how y'all want
And where do they go to get Afterburn subscription? Got to help them along. Get a little dumped
You go to FatGuyRadioShow.com /afterburn.
Okay, all right. Well, he tried, ladies.
/afterburn.
Because I don't know if it's a forward or backslash. You know me.
It's going forward, so it's a forward slash.
It's a forward slash.
Afterburn.com.
After
/afterburn.
So I got it right.
You did.
Technically, he did get it right, though, because after the / is Afterburn.
After forward
It was by
slash.
mistake, but I got it right though. God damn it.
After forward
You
slash.
can't use God's name in vain on YouTube, bruh.
Oh, God, you cuss within the first 30 seconds of the show. Afterburn at FatGuyRadioShow.com/Afterburn. It is our bonus show, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you to everybody off of the live stream and Twitter that is commenting on Aiden. Yes, he is a very good-looking kid. He's not going to have any problems in life.
So is he playing hoops in college?
It is undecided at this point.
Okay.
Undecided at this point. Here's the thing with all the kids. Look, of course, as a parent, and you're going to have this when your child gets to that age, and Lil D, you're staring down the barrel of that happening right now.
Man.
Let me tell you, let me give you the sagest advice that I could give any parent of a teenager transitioning into adulthood.
Mm-hmm.
You do not exude an expectation. Do not exude your expectation on your child.
Okay.
Don't force them to be something you want them to be. No matter how cookie cutter, crazy, off the wall, even if you know it may not lead anywhere, you encourage your kid to pursue whatever they're going to pursue.
Mm-hmm.
My kids have not said, some of them have talked about collegiate careers, some of them have not talked about collegiate careers.
Collegiate what now?
But I'm going to tell you this as well. Even the ones that have talked about collegiate careers, they are thinking on pursuing things that collegiately won't necessarily, in my mind, net them a profitable future.
Yeah,
but that's not for me to decide.
It is.
You've got to turn down just a little bit. You've got to turn down the parent when your child is headed into adulthood. You know what you do? You go from directing them to being a reference point. You continue to make yourself available to be there for when they do have questions.
Might I interject real quick before you do, Little D?
Go ahead.
I once heard that no matter how crazy an idea is, or like how it may not seem like it make money kind of thing, if you like something and you like to do it, pursue that, because what happens is you may feel like you're the only one who loves that stuff, but in reality there are other people who love that stuff, and you find that niche.
There's an audience for everything.
Yep.
Like,
there literally is an audience for everything.
Cat costumes. Sounds super crazy, right?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Meow meow.
Well, nowadays it doesn't, but like back in the day when someone said, "Oh, you know what? I want to make little costumes for cats."
Mm-hmm.
Next thing you know, people are buying these costumes and dressing their cats up in costumes.
Yep, and making bank.
And that person making bank. The coffee cozy. Some dude just said, "Ow, I burned my hand. I wish I didn't burn my hand anymore." Invented this little cardboard sleeve that you put on side of your coffee cup. Now no one burning their hands.
Yeah, that's very true. Lil D, what were you gonna say?
I hear what both y'all saying.
Uh-oh.
I'm half and half of what you're saying, Corey, but the other half of you knowing better, you kind of do got to direct them a certain place, because you don't want them going into a lot of debt on something that's not gonna make money, like going to ASU to be a phlebotomist. Like you understand, but like I'm saying, well, two different things. Well, like that, going to these big high-paying schools.
What's a phlebotomist?
They just take your blood. That's all they do.
But here's the thing: go ahead.
I just want to make sure he knew what that was.
And also,
he knows.
You don't want them going into debt for something that's not going to make money. Period. That's something that's it was a waste of time.
You are absolutely right. But
so you kind of
also, but that is where during the high school years, you are pouring into them that knowledge. You're hoping that everything that you poured into them when they're in high school preparing for their lives, you're hoping that when they come to their collegiate decisions, that boils back up. That's what you're hoping, because all you can do, dude, is that they're going to be adults. Dude. They're going to yes, you can parent them. Yes, you can steer them the wrong way. But what I'm saying is, don't force upon them your vision of how their life should be. Because
that's
you
true.
are leading your child. You have the potential of leading your child right into the world of disappointment.
Yeah, I hear you on that part. That's true.
What I'm hearing from Corey, and what I was told by my stepmother, and like it resounds with me, is she said when she was 30, she had realized that her parents had made she had made a lot of choices, and like went certain ways in life because of what her parents had told her. So they had taught her what decisions they wanted to make, but they didn't teach her how to make decisions for her.
For herself.
So that's what Cory's saying. Is you want to pour into them to let them know, like, hey, look, these you got to look at your options, weigh your pros and cons, like what do you want to do, and make the informed decision yourself. And then you will hope that they'll make a informed decision that will better their life and not put them in all that debt. But at the end of the day, it is their choice ultimately.
It is their choice, and you just have to set them up to support them no matter how crazy. There is a lot of crazy. There's
What's
a
the
lot
skepticism that you're feeling?
You just don't want, because their minds isn't fully developed yet, so you don't.
We
Like, you guys make good
understand that.
points.
But that's why Cory said you got to be the reference.
Yeah,
point,
you
though.
guys make good points, but you just got to make sure they're going down the right. You still got to kind of steer them in the right direction, doing what they want, but not the wrong thing.
Little D. I see it all over your face, and trust me when I say this. Knowing you as a man, like you don't have to worry. Your daughter's not gonna strip. All right. Like that, he's like, I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared. No, I gotta tell her. I gotta tell her not to do it. I gotta tell her not to do it.
So you saw it, okay?
I see where you're going.
That was the panic.
Yeah, he was like, I think my daughter's gonna hit the pole. Because we all know that as a man, you got one job when you have a daughter, and that's to keep her off the pole.
Can I interject though?
Yeah.
With that. Look, I don't have any daughters, so I don't feel the fear that you feel on that. However, there's websites like Patreon, OnlyFans.com.
Okay.
Look, they making bank, bruh.
Okay, no.
That might that might
okay,
but you know what?
Be an option.
All my nieces need to turn to
the book of Matthew.
Don't listen to what DA just said. Listen to what Uncle Cory is saying. If you want to strip, to your face, I promise you.
There was a poet. His name was Pimp C.
No, see, this is why
his
you got nothing
Pippin
but
ain't
boys.
dead.
I'm gonna tell you like
it just went to the web.
We got some room.
He did say that though.
I want to go home. I don't want to be with him today.
You ain't got to do nothing.
I don't want to be in the same room as you.
And I'm gonna leave my piece.
Okay.
They just had people put up new walls in the studio. They can remove those walls, put those bodies in there, and put those walls back up.
Very true. We hit a closet.
Never be seen again.
Never. All right. My TV recommendation. We didn't get to it, and we're breaking up onto a break. So I'm gonna fast forward through this real quick. I have a TV recommendation for all of you, ladies and gentlemen. You got to get into this.
All right.
NBC's The Village. Have you heard of this show?
No.
Okay, it's on NBC. You can watch it. It's all good. Let me run it down to you, and I'll catch you up real quick. The whole synopsis, and it's gonna sound like a show that's probably that's already out there. This Is Us, which is very popular because it's the same producers. But this is NBC's The Village. Okay, and I am all in on this show. All in like Flint. Here's what happens on this NBC The Village. Cancer lady with overly compassionate husband whose estranged son hates him because his birth mother died, but the estranged son's daughter wants relationship with the grandparents. Okay. Young mother with a 17-year-old daughter just introduced her daughter to her birth father because young mother moved him into the same building that they live in. And oh, by the way, the 17-year-old daughter is pregnant. New York police officer in love with an illegal immigrant with an adorable son. Old guy being taken care of by adult grandson who took care of him because of his absent rich father. War vet with PTSD who is also the birth father of the pregnant 17-year-old.
Oh,
God dang.
Throw in an adorable guy with an accent who falls in love with the pregnant 17-year-old. And while I was doing all of this research for prepping for this to bring it to you on the show, I ran across the article that said NBC has canceled The Voice, The Village.
Wow.
Really? They canceled it?
They canceled it. They're not renewing it for season 2.
It sounds like it's too convoluted.
So did they leave you on a cliffhanger at the last?
Yeah, because the cliffhanger was the cancer lady went in for cancer surgery.
Oh.
The 17-year-old had the baby after she was hit on the sidewalk by a bicyclist in New York, in Brooklyn.
Dang.
She went into labor. So the 17-year-old went into labor in the hospital that is adjacent to the old folks' home where the 17-year-old mothers work. And everybody lives in this new Brooklyn building called The Village. So everybody is linked. The cancer lady knows about the 17-year-old. The 17-year-old knows about the overly compassionate husband. The overly compassionate husband knows about the 17-year-old's estranged father who just moved into the building, who actually isn't paying rent. He's just squatting. And it's and I don't know how this show is not a hit. This is the most brilliant writing where they have entangled these multiple life stories into one cohesive show, and it works. And I am all in. I have cried so many times watching this damn show. Here's the professional synopsis of NBC's The Village. A unique apartment building in Brooklyn is home to residents who have built a bonded family of friends and neighbors. Sarah's a nurse and a single mom raising a creative teen. Gabe's a young law student who just got a much older and unexpected roommate. Ava must secure the future of her young U.S.-born son when ICE comes knocking. Nick's a veteran who just returned from war. And Ron and Patricia are the heart and soul of the building, have captivating tales of their own. Their hopeful, heartwarming, and challenging stories of life prove family is everything, even if it's family created with the people around them.
I can tell you why it didn't work.
Why didn't it work? I'm
Because
gonna miss this damn show.
It's a ripoff. It's been done before.
They already made a movie about this.
Yeah.
This Is Us.
No.
The Village People.
Oh,
Hey.
no, I was thinking about Crash.
Can I say, by the way,
YMCA people?
Yeah.
This Is Us. The little boy looks like AJ. The guy, what's his name? His name starts with an R. But there's a little boy on there on This Is Us that looks just like AJ. He reminds me of him all the
I've
time.
never seen this show. The Village. I've fallen head over heels for this freaking show, and in process of two night prepping to bring it to the show, I learned that it's been canceled.
Oh man,
damn it!
Broke your heart, huh?
All right, let's take a quick break, and on the other side of this, we're gonna find out what's popping in Phoenix, right, DA?
Oh, is that tonight?
Somebody do that homework. Hey, guess what?
Hold on, I got you.
Guess who's getting canceled tonight, DA?
No. We gonna get Phx Poppn.
We're gonna get Phx Poppn. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Fat Guy Radio Show, home of where we don't give a crap about show prep. We'll be
the Warriors are playing.
Oh my God, we'll be right back on Fat Guy Radio Show. Hi everybody, it's Cory Blaze to tell you about.
Oh no.
Trying to do a commercial here. To tell you about a very important.
Uncle Cory's.
Who's talking right now?
Yes, Connie. I know Connie.
Okay, I got this. This is Cory Blaze to tell.
Yeah, I think it's the oldest.
I don't even know what that means. I'm trying to tape a commercial.
Mesha can't intimidate Mesha. So, cause Daddy.
What is that 3-year-old chatter? I don't know what that is. Okay, fine. You tell him. You want to tell him? You go ahead and tell him.
I love you so.
Okay, fine. Yes, I love you too. Listen.
Okay, and Daddy.
Okay, fine. You whatever you got to say clearly is more important than what I've got to say.
Bye-bye.
All right, folks. So that's the end of this commercial.
Uncle Cory's
Fat Guy Radio Show.
Just when you thought they had nothing more to say, here's more Fat Guy Radio Show right here on FatGuyRadioShow.com.
This portion of the show, thank you, Bea. This portion of the show was brought to you by Target, ladies and gentlemen. Target. You got to love Target. And the countdown to summer is on. Summer's going to get here eventually. It was like almost 80 degrees earlier this week.
I'm enjoying not being here.
I'm loving it too. The countdown to summer is on. Make sure you're set for barbecue season with grills for everyone's taste. Check out Target's line of gas and charcoal grills, outdoor fryers, smokers, portable grills for the beach or around the pool, and all the grilling accessories one can imagine. For all your Target needs, shop through the Target banner on FatGuyRadioShow.com. Have it delivered to your door or picked up at your favorite store. No matter which way you want it, it always starts at FatGuyRadioShow.com/Target. Target, so easy, so fast, so Target. And welcome back to the Shorty Whoa, everybody everywhere, as we get ready to go into the segment that is Be Sweeping the Nation here. I just want to mention very quickly that I got a chance this past weekend to play Uncle Cory full-time.
Ooh.
And I had my two little tiny human nieces that came and crash landed Casa Blaze, and Lil D can attest, I returned them to him alive.
Yep.
Nice.
With a lot of toys.
Yeah, because and like it's been, I don't think I've ever had them overnight.
Now you never.
I mean, because they were just so little. You know what I mean? They're little girls. You know, AJ, small kid. You know what I mean? He cry at night, throw him against the wall, he bounces off, he giggles.
Yeah.
Little girls are a little different than that. You know what I mean? But Bea made me her slave master, and I don't know how, but we went. I took them to, of all places, Walmart. Yes, I took them to Walmart because that's where they wanted to go, and we went to the toy aisle. I took Bea out. Bea's a 3-year-old, a little baby. Took her out of the little shopping cart there, and I said, okay, you can get 2 things. And I told the oldest one, Trinity, you can get 2 things. 2 things are all I want. So took, a little bit out of the shopping cart, and as soon as her little feet hit the ground, she was gone. Didn't know where she went. She was down an aisle, around the corner, and when I went around the corner, she was there, her arms full of at least what I could only estimate was about $2,000 worth of toys.
Dang. She's serious.
Right.
Clearly, when I said, hey, you can get 2 things, in her little mind, that translated into, this is Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy and Mom ain't here to tell me no and slap my hand. No, Lord, she know damn well Uncle ain't gonna slap her head because she do damn cute. She had me wrapped around the finger. So after we left Walmart, $348 later, they had a very good evening.
The best uncle.
Uncle's expense.
They got me. They got me. They got me good. I'm still picking fruit juice snacks out of the carpet.
Oh,
that happens.
I think there was Play-Doh in a kitchen pot that was in the cupboard. Don't know how I got in there.
They're trying to help you cook.
I also think
Spice up your recipes.
I don't think the microwave will bounce back, but hey, it was on. We live streamed on Instagram them playing with the Play-Doh, and I haven't had little people around in a long time, so I had no little kids dishware, little plastic stuff. I got nothing but china. You know what I'm saying? And nice plates. You see them all on Instagram where I post all the food. So I'm like, okay, 3-year-old, expensive plate. Not gonna happen. Went to Walmart, got a little kid set, all plastic, spoon handle the size of her face so she can hold it. You know what I mean?
Right.
All of that stuff. So we get all of that stuff. She thought that was a toy. Every last one of the pieces of dishes had Play-Doh in them. So before I could even feed her, I had to wash away the Play-Doh.
When I bring them over to your house again, I'll be sure to bring those plates back because I know you don't have any.
It was absolutely, please bring those back. Because, oh, by the way, when they left, everything I bought them, they took. Even the food I bought for them to eat.
Well, yeah.
The oldest one was like, we got groceries in there, Daddy. So she's like, oh, we going to go in there and get our chicken nuggets and our french fries and stuff like that. I was like, wait a minute. What do you think, Cory? Don't want to eat that when you leave?
You buy that for them.
Maybe I want to eat it.
Don't be eating the kids' food, man.
I bought them. They got one of them big old huge balls that size 2 times size than both of them.
Really?
They literally be a little girl.
And what was you gonna do with a big old ball?
I could have played with the ball. Hell, it looked fun.
Trying to cuddle with the ball, man.
It looked fun.
It did.
Thought it was your stomach.
But I'm telling you right now, it's really good. And I'm not trying to spill nobody's beans or nothing, detail. So that's in the system for you now. The kids had a great time.
Wait, what?
You boot up now?
What?
You boot up?
Let me see. I'm trying. Oh, it's time. I'm trying to find.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I'm surprised he knows that song. That's a black song.
I'm trying.
It really
Biddy
is.
Bayou, Buddha.
I'm trying to find the Phx Poppn thing. I don't know where it is.
Nah, I'm
right?
single.
You finna get married?
I don't know where it is.
I'm single.
Oh, there! I found it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the segment that be sweeping the nation. It's time for Phx Poppn.
What's up, Phoenix? What's up?
Hey!
What's up, Phoenix? What's up, Phoenix? Jump on it, jump on it, jump on it.
All right, DA, what's going on in Phoenix?
Hey, man accused of shooting his son over kicking of dogs. A 66-year-old Phoenix man is accused of shooting and critically wounding his 29-year-old son in the chest during an argument after the son allegedly kicked the father's dogs.
He kicked the dog?
Yeah, the son kicked the dog, so the father shot him.
And where did you shoot him at again?
In the chest.
I shoot you in your chest.
I'll wet you.
There
A probable cause statement says a witness told police that Merrick argued with his son before he went inside his apartment and returned outside with a gun that was discharged once Merrick raised it. So he just pointed and went pop.
Did he shoot him dead? Is he DED dead?
There's no update on it, so I assume he's still alive.
Oh, damn. I wish he would have died.
We'll check in next week.
Why?
Don't go kicking nobody dog.
There you go.
Where were these people at? Do we know?
No, it just says Phoenix.
It just says Phoenix?
No streets.
I want to guess South Phoenix, maybe?
Or maybe 19th Avenue and Camelback. Between there and 15th Avenue.
Nah, that's 27th Avenue Indian School.
Oh, yeah. Phx Poppn.
What's up, Phoenix? What's up? Hey. What's up, Phoenix? What's up, Phoenix? Jump on it. Jump on it. Jump on it.
Hey, Kevin Looney makes regular free throw too. Oh, shoot. My bad, hold on.
That's the game. That's the basketball game.
Hey, Luke Air Force Base.
Hell the hell a minute. Stop the music. Stop the music.
It was a long intro back into it. So
you switched over to the basketball game in the middle of the show?
Look, it's game 1 of the finals. I was just checking.
You switched over in the middle of the element.
It's
you
not
were
even
that hard up for basketball. You switched in the middle of the
It's not that even of a big deal that you making it though, because I jumped right back.
No, you
prolonging it.
You jumped right back.
This next
reading
one's
the score
good.
of the game.
No, you're crushing the next one. I'm trying to get back into the next one.
You
You're
read
crushing
us
it.
the score of the game.
It wasn't the score. It was the play.
So you got the play-by-play going on while we're doing the show.
Who just wants to watch the score switch over? I want to see how the score switch. If you let me get into the next one, it's really good.
We're in the middle of a show, a radio show.
I thought we
right
were,
now.
but you segueing it.
You literally, DA, you literally switched over to the play-by-play of the NBA game while the Phx Poppn element was playing. You are so disconnected from the show today. I don't know what to tell you. You absolutely blow my mind.
But no,
at
this
the
next
stupidity of you.
This next one's really good though.
Oh, that was classic.
Do you want to get back into it? Or
Are you sure it's real good?
It's
Because-
really good.
Are you sure it's not a play?
Hey,
It's not a play.
Drake running down the aisle.
No, he was. That was on the play-by-play earlier. I said Drake jumps up and down after Kawhi made a free throw.
Drake to come and give me a shoulder
Jesus
massage right
Christ.
now. Phx Poppn.
It's muted. You can't even get.
I know you are not about to try
Hey.
to call out one of my mistakes.
No, I was
You
gonna
are
say.
watching the effing NBA game.
I was
You
gonna
are
say.
not about to call out the fact that I tried to hit the button when the main was muted.
You can't even get Alanis Day Warner set. You want to get Drake?
Drake.
Hey, Luke Air Force Base officials respond after photo of penis contrail surfaces. Base responded
Was it
Wednesday. It was a big one, so it may have been. Base responded Wednesday as photos featured an aircraft contrail that resemble a penis surface.
Oh.
Fox 10 received the photos from review, and if you're on the photo, I'm gonna put it up here real quick.
We'll put it up. We'll put it up on our Facebook
Yeah.
page. We'll put the picture up on our Facebook.
It's kind of bad.
Yeah,
and
it
even
is.
when you're looking at it, it's hard to make it out.
Yeah.
But the photos were taken on a residential area near the Loop 303 in Camelback and shows an aircraft contrail that vaguely resembles the male anatomy.
So what you were saying is that there was a penis drawing in the sky.
Yes.
Is what by Luke Air Force Base, right?
Yes.
Okay. And that
Well,
explains why I was down there in Goodyear with my mouth open. Oh!
What's up, booty? What's up, baby? What's up, Phoenix? Jump on it. Jump on it. Jump on it.
Hey, didn't Stevie Wonder have a song about that? He's like, there's a penis in the sky for our love.
How would Stevie Wonder know? Hey, sad face. Arizona's grumpy cat
I
died.
dealt with him today. I just him today. I'm going home.
This one's kind of somber. Energy down, please. fellas.
Well, yeah, that's what we want to do on this show. Turn the energy down.
Energy down, guys. Sad face. Arizona's grumpy cat dies after illness at age 7.
I'm telling you this once again. I'm going on record. When this cat died last week, my Twitter blew up.
Really?
Cory killed Grumpy Cat.
Yo, you do hate cats.
I did not kill the Grumpy Cat.
It did die from a urinary tract infection, and I saw that cranberry juice in the studio's refrigerator.
I didn't pee on the Grumpy Cat either.
You know who killed him? That guy who shot his son in the chest for shooting or kicking his dog.
You shoot my dog, I'm gonna kill your cat.
All you gotta do is say, I shot the
There's
sheriff.
an orange coyote.
But I did not shoot the deputy. What's hopping? We got another one?
Nah, that's it.
All right, ladies and
hoppin'?
gentlemen, that's it for What's Up, Phoenix.
What's up, Phoenix? What's up? Hey. What's up, Phoenix? What's up, Phoenix? Jump on it. Jump on it. Jump on it.
All right, I'm sorry, DT. I didn't mean to play that song, that boot up thing for you. Spill your beans or nothing.
Hey, can we get
I
that?
don't even know what you're talking
I know.
about.
I'm just mad at you because of. I know we're at the end of the show. Just mad at you for that crap at the end of last show.
What'd he do?
Lil D, we are leaving the studio, and I walked out because, we throw our trash out.
Yep.
Here in the studio. And,
Yep.
D-Tay and DA are standing there exchanging some type of picture or tweet or something like that. And when I came around the corner, they were parked next to each other. Their eyes blew up like saucers, like the teacher just came around the corner. And we all supposed to be boys, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So whatever that is, and then D-Tay tried to do some little sleight of hand to try to include me in whatever little man conversation they were having. I totally felt like I was the third wheel. You know what I mean? So
I hear
that
you.
was fun. I didn't really care. I threw the trash away, and then I was heading back to the studio to lock everything up before we were leaving at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So getting ready to walk back into the studio, and D-Tay comes out of his mouth, and he says, I'm a little hungry. I'm thinking about getting some Chick-fil-A. And I'm standing there, DA standing there. He looks straight at DA in the face and says, hey, DA, you want to go get some Chick-fil-A?
Oh, and didn't include Cory?
Didn't say a damn thing to me.
What's funny is
here it is.
Didn't say a damn thing.
No.
And I realized
I gotta hear
why.
his excuse.
I realized why he doesn't want to include. We used to be tight. We were the foodies. We were the ones that went and got food and stuff like that.
I remember that.
And it literally, and I don't normally bring it up on the show when it really does hurt my feelings, but it did actually. It did spike pretty hard.
Well, let's see how he backpedals out of this one.
I'm not backpedaling out of anything. But on the show, I was gonna wait until after the show. I've already gave DA his invite, but I want to formally invite you because you have been with me since day one of this whole venture.
Yes, we have.
So I'm going to.
So you leave him for another whore?
No, I am formally inviting you. On June 15th.
June 15th,
which is a Saturday, I believe.
I
am throwing my official all guys housewarming. And I want
no snatch.
So we're just gonna come. It's gonna be a bunch of my boys. DA. Little D, if you want to come, you're more than welcome to come as well. We're going to drink, play video games, and eat, and just chill.
Just chill?
Yeah. And
okay.
Because I got my house starting to look less like a bachelor pad, more like a home. So
because a house is not a home.
I got new couches too.
Really?
Yeah. So it looks a little different now, and I'm formally inviting you.
Oh, and you invited DA first already?
Yeah, I already got the invite first.
Well, no,
that's why I took it.
No, and this what happened. Because he was watching the game. I was like, oh, speaking of games, I'm having a guys' night at my house. I said, but I'm going to invite Cory because he's been with me.
Hey, Cory, we bonded.
I know.
You know what? I smell a bunch of bullshit.
No.
It kind of feels like a consolation gift, doesn't it?
No, it's not a consolation.
It's like, hey, it's like you're feeling bad.
I got it. And then
let me tell you why.
He invited DA before the show. He was waiting until after the show to invite me.
It
sounds like a consolation.
No, you came in. Didn't I say I'm going to invite Cory?
Yeah, you did.
After I said, hey, I'm going to invite Cory. So
you told DA that you were going to invite me.
Yeah.
Moments after you invited DA.
Hey, do you remember we were talking? I said, I'm going to bring some wine.
Shut up.
But here's the
and
thing,
you're like,
though.
nah, bring some beer. I was like, nah, man, I'm going to bring some Capriccios. She was like,
he did
what's
say he was gonna bring
Capriccios? And I was like, man, bro, I got you.
Stop.
I'm going to put you on, bro.
Oh,
Stop, bro.
I think you should just kill them both dead.
Bro.
You know that hole that's in the wall? They put that wall up. You know what? You could put the bodies over there.
Yeah, it's that same hole we're going to throw that recorder that DA don't know how to work. Here's the thing. It's fine.
No, but I really want you to come to my housewarming.
I would be. What day did you say it was?
You got something going on
It's on that day that you're not busy.
It's on the day I'm not busy.
Yeah.
Oh, so you just know my schedule.
I know it.
You gonna have my kids that day.
You know my schedule. Just like you helped with the studio this weekend. Here's the thing. I like the fact that I thank you for the invitation, and after the show, I will give you my official response. They are dying laughing right now on this on the YouTube.
It rhymes with go truck.
They're laughing at me.
It rhymes with go truck yourself.
All right, we're over time.
Was that a yes? Is that a yes?
I don't know, but that had nothing to notice that he still didn't apologize.
I am sorry.
Overlooking me.
Apologize for what? Hold on,
He
D-Tay.
Donald Trumped you.
Hold on, D-Tay.
He Donald Trumped you.
Don't apologize, D-Tay. Own it, D-Tay.
Shut up.
That's your conscience talking to you. You're a bad one.
Don't
Cory,
listen to the bad devil. Listen to the good devil.
Cory. As a sorry master.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
That meant absolutely
Can you
nothing.
pull your pants down?
All right.
Show them how much you.
All right, ladies and
Why are you
gentlemen.
trying to get him to come over to the
with everybody else there, so they can kill me in a group.
Yep, that's what they gonna do.
Yeah, get the fat rich guy.
So he can bring some food too. You remember you said that?
No, I did not.
Oh, so that's why you want me to come just to cater your event?
I did not say that.
You want me to call Mrs. C too?
He gonna feed you cheese products.
No, I was.
We don't have to hide it.
I was gonna be one grilling.
DA, you just shut the hell up.
He's trying to get me shot right now.
You tried to break up a happy home, you instigating son of a monkey. But it's good radio, though.
Hey, he took you to California.
That's all the time we have for you today, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies to Justin Bieber. We just plumb ran out of time. Today's show, ladies and gentlemen, was brought to you by the Home Depot. Shop now at FatGuyRadioShow.com/Home Depot. More saving, more doing at the Home Depot. I think I said that backwards earlier.
You might have.
Crap. Sorry, Home Depot. I apologize for that. All right, drop us a letter or comment or question. Anytime to FatGuyRadioShow@gmail.com or send a gift. We love surprises to Box 41506, Phoenix, Arizona 85080. We are reluctantly on Facebook, but we love being on Twitter and now on YouTube and Instagram. Make sure to look us up, follow, and share. We love you, Facebook. You helped us a lot when we first started. Not so much now. For Daniel Taylor,
that's me.
Doug the DA Andrew,
Holla,
and DJ Lil D and his expensive ass daughters.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm Cory Blaze, reminding everybody that skinny people,
that's me.
Fat people already know they're fat, so stop reminding us. Tell everybody you know about the show, and when they ask you what's it all about, simply reply after /. They'll make you laugh and depress the hell out of you, but you won't know until you listen. See you at the top. Bye-bye. Hello, YouTube family.
Oh, it is recording.
Before you go, did you know that Fat Guy Radio Show is on video? Check out our Vimeo page at vimeo.com/FatGuyRadioShow or click the Vimeo icon on FatGuyRadioShow.com. That's all for now. Ta-ta.